show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it seems to be the battle of the bloggers. When it comes to Truth Teller TV and Trenches News, shout out to Truth Teller. He's usually a funny, peaceful dude, so I was kind of shocked behind this. If you know anything about Truth Teller, all he want to do is not be too policey. But it seemed like they done woke up a sleeping giant messing with him, and he sent some shots at Trenches News via social media for calling him out in one of his recent videos. For y'all that don't know, Trenches News is the infamous Chicago blogger who is believed to be a cooperator in the FBG Duck case against some O-Block members. It describes someone who fits the description of Trenches News on more than one occasion, one with the initials they used, which was MW, in which we know Trenches News' real name is Martell Wiley. But what put the icing on the cake is they said the cooperator was also a YouTuber. Trenches News will admit on a recent No Jumper podcast interview that he was in fact snatched up and questioned by law enforcement, but he says that they only questioned him due to text messages that he had with one of the O-Block suspects, Kenny Mack. Now he claims he didn't tell him anything and everyone is just blowing it all out of proportion. Fans believe different, and with the O-Block trial that started on October 9th coming up, Trenches News would make a video kind of trolling the situation as he would record himself actually walking around the Cook County courtroom. Now in the video, it seems as if Trenches would try to, just throw another blogger under the bus, kind of hinting that either Truth Teller is involved in the case and not telling nobody, or he was just being funny. Trenches would refer to Truth Teller saying, quote, "We got Truth Teller in the washroom smoking coke and sniffing rocks. And we got a couple more other bloggers in here." Now, he taught me something new because I never knew that you could smoke coke. Alright, someone better tell him that that's not how that goes, man. But on a serious note, you could tell that he's trying to make a mockery of the situation, but just know that we know what's going on. He claims he was subpoenaed to come as if anyone could just be subpoenaed to come to court, saying that that's the only reason that he was there. They have to have a probable cause that holds enough weight to tie you to the case just for you to be subpoenaed to court. If not, they would just subpoena anybody, right? And I don't know about y'all, but pay close attention to this trial. There's a lot of distraction going on in the world today, and I know the last thing y'all may care about is an O-Block trial, but I'm sure some more stuff will be revealed as the trial is underway. Anyway, Truth Teller will respond to Trenches and in his comments in his videos with a series of posts on Instagram. In the first post, Truth Teller would take an article out of the Chicago Tribune where they claim Trenches News was the one that identified the 5 O-Block suspects, but then changed the story about it later on. The clip would say, quote, "MW told a federal grand jury that he recognized 5 of the 6 defendants in surveillance video of the shooting of FBG Duck, whose real name was Carlton Weekly." But recently, MW has posted YouTube videos claiming he couldn't identify any of the shooters. Defense attorneys have asked that his testimony be barred. Then, in another part of the article, it says, quote, "In response, Assistant U.S. Attorney Jason Julian said the witness stood by his sworn grand jury statements, which were under oath," which means he's sworn for y'all that don't know, "and recently told investigators that he posts YouTube videos to earn money and some deniability on the streets where cooperating with law enforcement is punishable by death." So, in a nutshell, they're claiming that he did identify the suspects, but will go on YouTube and say different. When asked about his change of mind in his statements made under oath, he would just say that he make money on YouTube, and if anyone found out that he told, he can be killed. That's what punishable by death pretty much means. Simple. So he's pretty much telling the law enforcement one thing, and telling YouTube and his audience another thing. That's pretty much what they're saying in a nutshell. But all this is another story, y'all. I'll get into that another time. Let's get into what Truth Teller had to say in response to what Trenches News said about him in the video. So after Truth Teller will put that post up, kind of shedding light on that whole situation, making the big thing that he was in the Chicago Tribune, they're not going to lie. But he went in another post where Truth Teller will actually call out Trenches News in a post saying, quote, "Somebody tell Trenches News, stop mentioning me. He trying to put the feds on the bloggers. He like the rap Batman, LOL." Then in the caption, he says, "Buddy is tripping." Now, one thing's for sure, two things for certain, y'all. It's a lot that's starting to reveal itself when it comes to the drill scene and the people that's been involved in these cases. We're finding out that people are telling by the boatloads, and it's coming from most of the people that we had least expected it to. With people already being skeptical about Trenches News and his involvement when it comes to the cooperating thing, hearing it from the bloggers is one thing, but seeing it in the Chicago Tribune is just a whole different type of thing. There's no way you could try to dip and dodge that one. We also seen him in the courthouse, and not just everybody has courthouse access. I don't care how much he's trying to troll. I don't care how much he's trying to make a mockery out of the situation. Real dudes could see underneath all that, and we know what's going on. Alright, whether he says he told or not, he was subpoenaed for a reason. And this is not to downplay anybody or whatever, but this is what it is. If it was any other blogger, we would all be talking about this. But right now, it just happens to be Trenches News. And it's crazy because before, when people would see him go on these interviews explaining all these unsolved crimes, we all thought it was crazy. And we know how much the police already have told us that they are on Instagram. There is a such thing called an Instagram indictment. So when we see these guys get on Clubhouse, we see them on YouTube Live, we see them on Instagram Live, or we see them in interviews openly talking about unsolved crimes, we all are puzzled. Because it's a known fact that people are getting indicted from Instagram. So why are you bringing street business on social media? You're just asking to get caught. Right? So that's pretty much it, man. Truth Teller, he clapped back at Trenches News. I don't know if they're gonna go back and forth, but like I said, the O Block trial has started. They say for the sake of the witnesses and the people that cooperated and things of that nature, they're going to keep the case pretty private. So I'm pretty sure the only time we'll have any type of updates will pretty much be from somebody that's involved in the case. And 9 times out of 10, that'll be Mama Duck. But you never know. As of recently, we've been seeing all type of police stuff get leaked these days. Don't be surprised if we see courtroom video of any one of your favorite drill artists or people from the drill culture, whether it's an artist, it's a blogger, anybody involved on surveillance in the courts, pointing fingers or giving the testimony. Trust me. Alright, so y'all jump in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out.